Good morning, guys. How are you all doing? It has been pouring down rain since last night. So we had about a foot of snow on the ground, probably in certain points. My neighbor's lawn is completely melted off. The neighbor over there still has a ton up there by the driveway. Come over to my side. We don't get as much sun on this side of the road, so we still got quite a bit, but we have really came down. There's probably a couple inches at most there. There's TQ up in the window. I'm not sure exactly what she's got going on. Anyways, definitely got to find something for the gutters. I do want to point that out real quick. If any of you guys have metal roofs, we're really experiencing the gutters freezing up very heavily this year because it's running off of the metal roof faster and then freezing up the gutters. So definitely got to come up with a solution for those gutters. I know they make some heat tape. I've also heard of like putting a few, like they take a sock and they put like some kind of, not salt, but some kind of ice melt in there and then throw it up in like the gutters. I'm not sure if any of that's helped, but if any of you guys have any tips to take care of the ice in the gutters, let me know. I'm gonna run down to our rental property and meet Thermaltech there so they can give me, oh, that guy lost a tree in his front yard. So they can give me a price for a heater and 2 heaters, 2 hot water tanks, and yeah, I guess I'll be back here in 1 second with you guys. All right, guys. So I just got here, and 100% somebody came into my unit. Kind of have a general idea. Not very happy at the moment, I'll be honest with you. If you're wondering how I know somebody was in my unit, right there. They pried it open right here. This door is still locked. Yeah. Alright guys, that's who we're using. Still pouring down rain outside, and I just caught wind that we may potentially have a snowstorm coming in this afternoon. So I didn't see that early this morning, and I guess I'll check it out when I get back home. I could not get the pilot to light yesterday on the gas furnace, and we think what it is, it's way back in there because it's an old gas unit. So he's gonna go get these long needle nose pliers. I got the matches, and we're gonna see if we can get it to light, and yeah, it'll be good for now, and then he's gonna work on the estimates as well to replace everything. 2 hot water tanks, 2 gas heaters. He said something about converting the gas water heaters over to electric as well. So we'll see whenever we get there, but we're gonna see if we can get this lit. I went through the entire unit and nothing is missing. It looks like they literally just broke in and left. They did damage the door and damage the trim, but we'll get that fixed. And yeah, we've learned over the years not to leave high value items in our units specifically because of this. We got the heater going in the other unit for now. And Daniel from Thermaltech did a really good job there. And it was a lot more simple than I thought, where I was trying to light the old unit. This is an old furnace, guys. Where I was trying to light it was the wrong spot. So he showed me where to light it, and yeah, a lot easier where it's at, and got it going. So there is plenty of heat in there. We can get the painters going again, and yeah, he's gonna work up my estimates for new heaters, new hot water tanks, possibly convert the hot water tanks over to electric. There'll be some just little odds and end things, a little bit of duct work there. Yeah, kind of a cool, productive morning there, talking to Daniel a lot as well. He's got some rental properties, and we were just chit-chatting about it. All right, guys, so TQ is going to unlock the gates. Just trying not to bust her butt.
Ooh. It's a skating rink right here.
Yeah, I told you the other day. So I came to pull in coming from the other way, and I literally hit my brakes and slid, I mean, probably within a foot, I would say, of the gates. I was like, yeah, that would not be fun. You can hear it popping. Down here looks pretty good where it's melting off, getting some sun to it. Gonna let the skid loader warm up. Take a quick walk down here. It says it's 29, but it still feels like it's like 18, 19 degrees. We had a chance for some snow last night. We didn't really get anything, and the guys west of me said they got a little bit of freezing, but nothing much. Anyways, you can kind of see here, it's turning to slush, breaking apart, which is good. Got a puddle going across the front of the pad here. Mess with it a little bit. Hey, I bet if you run really fast, you can make it across.
I'm not gonna try.
You're not gonna try?
No.
That's good. I wouldn't try it either. Because you'll be in the middle of it. Really? Yeah, I don't think that stick's gonna go through it. The ground is fairly soft though right now, so the sun's definitely heating the ground up. Think it'll go through? All right, so you can see how big it is. Think it'll go through it? TQ said no. I'm gonna say no as well. Nope. Yeah. Still ain't chance of walking on it. Slipping on the ice. So this is the real bad part here. The good thing is Monday, it's supposed to be 55 degrees, so this should go bye-bye real quick. So I figured we'd talk firewood real quick. A lot of people have asked me, do I think it's worth it? I can 100% say you can make money off of firewood. Or are you going to ride off into the sunset making millions? Probably not. But I'm sure there's ways you can do that better and more efficient. It's like any business, you're gonna have to grow it from, like, I wouldn't say we're entry level with the equipment we have, but probably like, I don't know, maybe quarter of the way to getting to where you'd be at like a maximum proficiency firewood business at 100%. You know, obviously bringing in a bigger processor, probably ordering in your wood rather than like we did here. We took out some acreage and just had leftover wood. And then we split it with a single, you know, what was it? A 30-ton log splitter. Very timey, you know, takes a lot of time there. So definitely faster ways to do it. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it with that because we haven't been doing it long enough. Have we made money off of it? Yeah, we made money breaking down the time, the machinery, the fuel and everything. Would I say it was like a home run? Definitely not, but it makes some money, and you know, we have the wood to do it, and it's better than letting it go to waste. So
and it definitely helps the local people around here to
absolutely
keep their homes or whatever they need it for.
We can't keep it full for very long, guys. Like as soon as we post it out here, it'll be gone. Maybe that has to do with our prices are so cheap. We have been told to raise our prices, but you know, as of right now, it's okay. And yeah, helps people out. So let's get it stocked. All right, guys, so I'm sure I sped that up, but it took us just about 10 minutes exactly to fill it up. Putting a few remnants out back here, and yeah, that's how long it takes to fill up the firewood stand. At some point, I'll probably convert the other side as well so we can do 4 more on that side, just so we don't have to do this as often. Literally spend 20 minutes, and that would probably last us a week or two. Put the bucket back on just in case we get some snow. Good job, babe.
Thank you, thank you.
Real quick, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for your insights and your information the other day on the video I did down there at Uncafers on the Kubota tractor or skid loader. A lot of valuable information there. A lot of it we already kind of were taking into account, I guess you could say. The crazy thing is, guys, is now tractors and skid loaders, they do have their pros and their cons for each of them, but they can both pretty much do what each other can do, if you know what I'm saying. So they can dig. Obviously, you know, the tractor is not going to be as efficient as a skid loader, nor are you going to get that, I guess, detailed finish that you would probably get with a skid loader. But they can both brush hog. They can both move dirt. They can both load salt. They can do a lot of the same things that we need here at the property and in our business to make it beneficial for us. The biggest thing is got to have good dealer support, like we've dealt with in the past with mowers and trimmers and trucks and everything. The brand can be only so good, guys. They're all going to have issues at some point. Something's going to break. You're going to need parts. You're going to need maintenance. The dealer is what makes or break the deal. So that has a lot to do with, I know some of you are mentioning certain brands. We don't have any of those dealers near us, so therefore they're not really an option. I'm not going to buy something that I got to drive an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours to go get fixed, or they just can't get me parts because it's made in another country or an off brand or something like that, if you know what I'm saying. I guess a good example would be if you went to like a big box store and bought something, you know, you're not going to take it back to one of those big box stores to get it fixed. You're going to have to go to a dealer or fix it yourself. So that plays a lot into our decision as well. And we'll cross that road whenever we get there. But we're definitely going to check some other stuff out. We appreciate all of your comments. Absolutely. And this sun feels great, even though it's freezing.
I know. I keep looking down because it is so bright. We haven't seen sunshine in like forever. So yes. Like yesterday was just a rain day.
Oh, it's been bad.
We were supposed to get snow, but I'm not anticipating anything unless that Lake Erie thaws out a little bit.
No, it was crazy. My parents were coming back from Pennsylvania yesterday. My great aunt, Minnie, passed away. Rest in peace to her. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all of our family back there, the Yager family, my mom's side of the family, I'll say it like that. So we got a lot of family back there that TQ's never had a chance to meet, but they're great people. I lived in Pennsylvania for a couple years, so I got very close to a lot of them. And I shared on my personal Facebook the other day, my Aunt Minnie's house, her cabin in the woods, is the only place in my entire life, I'm 40 years old, that I ever took a bath in a metal pan, because that's how long ago it was. I was a little kid, and my mom and us went back there to visit. They didn't have running water up in the mountains where she lived. She got her water from a spring. That's just, you know, they had no sewer out there. I mean, she literally lives on the side of a mountain. So anyways,
one of these days he'll take me out that way.
Yeah, everything's changed now. They have got a lot of newer amenities and stuff like that, but back when I was younger, they did not have those. So yeah, I took myself a bath in a pan full of hot water that they cooked on the stove and brought in there. So fond memories of her, and playing her, what was it, think it was Pac-Man that I used to always play while I was there. She had a Pac-Man video game. So, and then she'd always cook me good grubs, so that was always good. Move you guys up here so you're not staring at my butt. Come on. Okay. 1 second. Almost knocked you guys over. You got it all the way down? It's in float? Perfect. So normally I wouldn't have to pull forward on it, but you can see the ground's heating up, so it sank. So normally you would just drive right underneath it. Not a big deal, but yeah, just things you got to deal with. So this baby is due for a cutting edge. We have the cutting edge, but I cannot locate the new bolts. So might have to go buy the new bolts. If you don't know, on the Boss plows, when you put a new cutting edge on, you actually just bolt it to the front of the existing cutting edge that it comes with stock. So this is a 9.2, it's a couple years old, and anyways, needs new cutting edge.